I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Hello, boys and girls, kids, ladies, gentlemen, whatevers. I just wanted to get this off my chest. I gotta touch base on this thing, man. It's just been driving me crazy for a little bit here, and it's just got to do with the Recluse and this whole business about, you know, guns and this and that and everything, and PvP being OP and all that kind of crud. You know, it's just, it is what it is. I mean, when are people going to realize that, oh yeah, we're just going to get right into it, you know? And just like the gameplay in the background is just very gameplay of me doing some stuff here. But when are people going to realize that the Recluse is an awesome weapon? You know, just like there are many awesome weapons and pieces of armor and all that in Crucible and PvE and PvP, that sort of thing. I mean, for example, take a look at this right here. What's happening? Come on. Exactly. Is that OP? Is that OP? Nobody's complaining about that, right? Or are they? No, what happens is you get all these big YouTubers and they're out here and they've got, you know, plenty of time to go ahead and get all the quests, get all the weapons. And then what do? They feed us a bunch of information. They tell us, okay, this gun, this piece of armor, this setup, this XYZ, you know, is great. This is what you need to run. Run this and you can do this. Run this top tree, run this bottom tree, run it with this piece of exotic armor, you know, these 3 guns in combination with these, you know, artifacts and just everything in general. You know, they just basically give us a million different builds. So what happens is, you know, they use the builds, they show it to everybody, people get thirsty, right? The whole community gets thirsty. And then, to their surprise, to their chagrin, people go ahead and get exactly what, you know, has been recommended to them, what they see on YouTube by these big, you know, influential, quotation marks, YouTubers and streamers. And then, all of a sudden, for some reason, the streamers that have had access to these weapons long before the general community of populace has gotten it, they start complaining. This gun is OP. This setup is OP. You know, this piece of armor is OP. You know, we should nerf it. Well, wait a minute. Why do you want to nerf it now? Why do you want to nerf it now? And I've had many discussions with various YouTubers, Twitter interactions, so on and so forth, with different people I've come across in the community. And it's just, I just find it extremely funny. And I also find it kind of hypocritical, because when the general public didn't have these weapons, there was no call for nerfing. There was no call or cattle cry that it, you know, these things were OP. But because the general populace has it now, and these YouTubers and streamers are running into it more, you know, and they're not able to farm, you know, KD, you know, and ELO and whatever as easily as they did in the past. Now they want it nerfed, because now all of a sudden it's a problem, because they can't make these, you know, videos where they're just completely wrecking house and wrecking shop on people. You know, they can't state that, you know, this gun is the bomb, is this, is that. You know, watch me just, you know, go and get like a 30 kill montage on somebody, you know, where they could before, but now they can't because other people have something to counter them with. You know, I don't hear people clamoring, you know, for the nerfing of like 1K voices and all this other stuff, right? All the raid stuff. No one's really clamoring for that. You know, because a lot of people still do the raid, but not as many. The populace in general doesn't do as many raids as these YouTubers and streamers. So I put it to you this way, you know, and I'm looking forward, you know, like, share, and subscribe, all that good, beautiful, juicy stuff. But I want to ask you, I mean, you look at the gameplay here, you know, I'm running a Sentinel class. This shield is destroying people. You know, is that OP now? Do you want to nerf that too? You know, because I've got access to it? I mean, come on. Enough with the foolishness. Again, it's a really, really good gun. But there are many really, really good guns, many really, really good pieces of armors, and great builds. So if you want to nerf it, feel free. Go right ahead. But something else will take its place. Something else you want to bitch and moan about. Something else that someone else will get. Some YouTuber's going to say, try this build, try this gun, and the community will move towards that. And then when that YouTuber or streamer can't get the kills they're used to, can't farm like they're used to, they'll ask for it to be, you know, nerfed. And the cycle begins and repeats itself again. You know, I'm just really sick and tired of having this argument about something being OP. You know, when clearly you can see it's not OP. I get killed just like everybody else. There's plenty of people that can counter it. There's plenty of ways that I can't even speak. There are plenty of ways that people can counter whatever you have, whether it be an armor piece, a rocket, a gun, whatever. You know, whether it's in PvP or PvE. You know, and don't give me this stuff about how it throws off the balance of XYZ and PvE and makes, you know, boss melting easier, because there's plenty of guns that come out of the raid that do the same thing. Okay, it's just that the larger populace doesn't have these guns yet, and it's that simple. Okay, so right here, you know, I'll melt these guys right in front of me, you know, but again, this I gotta chain this together. This Master at Arms only lasts 4 seconds. So if I don't chain it together, I'm not getting kills. You know, not as fast. So there are limitations to the gun, just like every other gun. Okay, you got good aim, you got, you know, you're fortunate to crack it on people when they bunch together, which people tend to do, especially in PvP, then you'll chain some kills together. You know, but if you're running a Titan, you know, bottom tree, same thing. You're running a Sentinel shield, you can chain some stuff together as well. Same thing with Warlocks, same thing with Hunters. Okay, so the game is fair. You know, it's just people got to learn to come out of the comfort zone a little bit and learn how to counter some of this stuff. There are plenty of ways to do it, and there are plenty of ways to get killed by it, just like everything else in the game. It's in the game for a reason. So stop telling people how they should play, you know, that this is OP, and, you know, trying to like gun shame people or build shame people for using what's in the game, what they've worked very hard to get, what they've tried to achieve to get, and now, you know, you want to shame them because they're using it. You want to call it a crutch. You know, it's not a crutch. Every gun that you can use that you feel comfortable with and that you get kills with, you know, can be a crutch, if you want to use that term. You know, that's your personal crutch. Okay, people run around with Warcliffe coils. People run around with the Truth. People run around now with the Deathbringer. I mean, name it, they've got it. You know, One-Eyed Mask. People will go to what works for them and the playstyle that they have. You know, so enough with the nerfing. Enough with the, you know, this build is too powerful. You know, and then if you're going to go ahead and you find a way to get a great build, kudos to you, man. Kudos to you. Okay, but don't get pissed off, upset, or get your panties in a bunch when someone takes your recommendation, you know, off YouTube or off your stream, and then you run into it more than once. Don't start crying. Don't start complaining. And just, you know, come on, man. Give that a rest. You know, but what I'm going to do is just let the rest of this play out, and then you comment, you know, and you let me know what you think, what your thoughts on the whole subject of things being OP and so on and so forth. You know, are you tired of it? Have you had enough of that conversation? You know, have you seen other guns, other sets, other builds that you think are OP, such as the One-Eyed Mask, that kind of thing? You know, let me know what you think. I mean, these are just my thoughts. It's just my opinion. You know, I'm a competitive person. That's why you get into PvP, man. PvP is supposed to be competitive. You know, not actual comp itself, you know, because that's just a whole different matter. But, I mean, you put player against player, it is people's nature to compete against one each other to see who's better. You get in the game in PvP to win. You know, you're trying to win, the other team's trying to win. Okay? So don't cry, don't complain. That's just what it is. Okay? If you don't want to be in there, then don't. That's your right. That's your choice. You know, but don't complain when someone's in there trying to win. Trying to use the best weapons they can to help them get a win. You know, to get stuff done that they want to get done. And I hope everybody has a great day, great night, great evening. No matter what time zone you're in, wherever you are, everybody be safe, be kind to each other, be good to each other in the comments, and take care. Also, let me know what you think. Then I'm just going to leave you with the rest of the gameplay.
Now your lead is even greater, but it's not over. Zone C captured. The flames have ignited. Let the wolves hunt. All of you together, like Iron Lords. You're on the edge of victory. Annihilate them. Like a line of thralls. Let the wolves rest. The hunt is over. I'm calling it. Well fought and well won. Opponent claimed Zone A. Zone C captured. 2 zones are yours. They've fallen further behind your lead. Well done. Zone B lost. Zone A captured. 2 zones are yours. Zone C lost. You captured Zone C. You have the advantage. Press on. I've only seen Aphrodite do better. Captured Zone B. You have the advantage. Press on. The lead is yours. Zone A lost. Two down. 3 down. Zone C captured. You have the advantage. Press on. Zone A captured. Ah, yes. The hunt is on. That's 2. 3 down.
Man, that's just mean.
The flames have gone cold. Zone B captured. 2 zones are yours. strike as one. You're pulling ahead. Three minutes left. Zone C captured. You are in control. Show them what that means. A powerful statement. Your lead has grown, but don't let up. They won't. Let the wolves rest. The hunt is over. That's 2. 3 down.